Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So this is 1 year with my current 5K iMac. And along the way I picked up a 2017 MacBook Pro after getting the 5K iMac. It's the 2017 5K iMac. So this is my current setup. Let me tell you how it's been treating me for the last year with the 5K iMac. So when I bought mine, I opted to pay the $30 difference and grab this full setup with the number pad. And I would advise you, if that's what you're trying to do, if you're thinking about getting a 5K iMac, definitely do the upgrade and get the keyboard like this. Not just because you'll need a number pad every now and then, or you might get tired of typing up there. The fact is, this battery life on this thing is astonishing. It's crazy. I mean, it is really, really good. I only charge this keyboard maybe once every 3 to 6 months. That is how long this keyboard actually lasts. Now, the trackpad, on the other hand, I do have this magic trackpad thing. I do not like this thing. I just can't edit with this. I don't like sliding around the desk. I dislike that. But this is a must. Now, I bought this way back when I had one of my first MacBook Pros, and I kept it because I didn't need to buy another one. I paid $180 or whatever this cost at the time. I don't know, $150. I don't know whatever the original price is for the Trackpad 2, the Magic Trackpad 2 or whatever this is called, the second one. I got this and I love it. I hooked it. I didn't even bother hooking up this mouse right here. I just grabbed this and immediately paired it with it. And this is how I navigate my Mac, period. I do not use any other mouse or anything like that. The MX I hear is great, but I personally like this better. So this is my setup for when I'm navigating the computer itself, and it's just a great look. Now let's take a look on the computer itself. Now I upgraded my RAM to 40 gigs, as you can see right here. The 8 gigs that was in here is just not, it's nowhere near enough for, to me, in my experience, even for basic editing, because the RAM, it'll get used up. The resources will get used up pretty quickly when you have multiple things open. And while the computer doesn't lag much at all, it's more along the lines of I need as much free RAM as I can get, because I like to leave multiple programs open when I'm working on this computer. So the RAM upgrade is a must. Now I have the 1 terabyte Fusion drive, and I think of this as, you know, some people kind of talk down about the Fusion drive, but I actually like it. And you probably wonder why I have so much free. Well, I have up here my cloud services, and also I use a SSD as well. But when I do need to use the Fusion drive, it's actually pretty fast. The write speeds and the read speeds are fast enough that the average consumer won't tell the difference. But I do recommend that a person, if you get this, definitely upgrade your RAM to at least 40. Some people go all the way up to 64 or 128. I didn't go that far. I just decided to, because I wanted to use, it's 4 slots in there. I wanted to use the memory that came in there. And then when it got to the 32s, I was like, I don't know if I want to spend $500 when I can just spend $250 at the time and grab another 32. So this did it for me, and I'm super excited about that. Now, when it comes to just basic editing, I use iMovie and I use QuickTime, and those are enough for me. Those 2 programs right there, pretty much the basics of what I use when editing something on the Mac, and I use that on my MacBook Pro as well. So the computer itself, performance, everything is great. I just don't have an issue with the read and write speeds or the way the SSD works, the performance of the computer at all. And I really like it. So if you're thinking about getting a 5K iMac at this point in the game, I think you should probably grab one if these are for people who are actually considering doing it. So the screen is beautiful. Don't have any issues with the screen. I really, really, really like watching content on here. But it's really good, so I want to give you a quick follow-up. So let's close this thing out. All right, guys, thanks for joining me in a quick update on the 2017 5K iMac. I'm glad I waited instead of getting the previous models prior to this. Now, the only thing up from this is the iMac Pro. Starts at $5 grand. Really I was thinking about pulling that trigger, but I would rather have my current setup, which is a 2017 MacBook Pro with a 2K monitor and then my 5K iMac setup. So I think this is just the best setup for me. I'm really happy with these two products. I'll give you an update on the 2017 MacBook Pro as well, because they just released the latest MacBook Pros with the 8th gen processors. So I'll give you an update on that. I really don't see the need to buy the 2018 model. I did that from the 2016 to the 2017 and the 2015 to the 2016 and so on. And I don't see the need to do it at this point. I really like my current setup, and the 5K iMac is such a powerhouse for me for what I do. It's more than enough machine, and I really like having a 5K monitor. 5K monitor is about $1,300, so you might as well just kick over a little bit more and get a full-blown computer from Apple if that's what you were planning on doing, and just buying a 5K monitor for your setup. I would say just go ahead and get a 5K iMac. You'll be more than happy. Upgrade the RAM, add you an external SSD if you want. Definitely get the USB port that I have on there, and that's it, man. I mean, I don't see a reason why a person would buy a 5K iMac and not be comfortable with it or like it a little bit or at all, you know. So I really enjoy mine. If you have a 5K iMac, how do you use yours? Do you use it for YouTube, content creating, and all the things that I use it for? I really enjoy it, and so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment down below and share it if you want to, for people that have 5K iMacs or considering buying one in 2018. So, it's your man Jay Will. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.